Hello, my name is Bill Leininger, and I'm a divorce mediator in Staten Island, New York. Today I'd like to introduce you to a fascinating process called divorce mediation. What is divorce mediation? Divorce mediation is a process whereby a husband and wife who are considering divorce hire a specially trained person known as a divorce mediator to facilitate or assist the husband and wife in working out a fair and equitable divorce settlement involving the kids, involving the assets, distribution of debts, etc. What are the benefits of divorce mediation? 19 years ago, I was so disgusted with court litigation that I became the first divorce attorney in Staten Island to be specially trained as a divorce mediator. It's the most enjoyable part of my practice. And the reason it is because I see that it works. Very high success rate. Over 95% of the people who hire me as their divorce mediator resolve all their issues and sign an agreement and proceed to go into court as an uncontested divorce. So the first benefit of divorce mediation is that it's much quicker than traditional court litigation. If you sue your spouse in Staten Island divorce court, you will not be legally divorced for anywhere from 7 months at the quickest to approximately a year and a half. With divorce mediation, the great bulk of our clients resolve all of their issues within 6 to 8 weeks. Now, there will be a delay for several months before the clerk will submit the proposed judgment of divorce to the court, but you should be able to resolve all of your issues through divorce mediation within 6 to 8 weeks. The second benefit of divorce mediation is that it's civilized and less traumatic for both you and your spouse. Divorce mediation gives you and your spouse the opportunity to settle your disputes civilly, rationally, and collaboratively. With the help of a professional divorce mediator, you will be able to negotiate and communicate with one another effectively until a mutual agreement is made. So it's a much more civilized and decent way to get divorced. I frequently call it divorce with dignity. The third benefit of divorce mediation is that it's much cheaper than traditional court litigation. A court divorce here in Staten Island, our average cost is between $9,000 and $10,000 for our client, for one spouse. The total range in divorce costs could be anywhere from $3,000 or $4,000 on the low side to well over $200,000 if there are substantial assets involved or if there's a custody dispute. The total cost for both parties with divorce mediation generally runs from $4,000 to $8,000 for two people. So it's much, much cheaper than going to court on a contested basis. The next benefit of divorce mediation is that control of the process is in your hands, not the judge's hands. One of the reasons why the non-compliance rate is so high when a judge imposes a decision on a couple is because they're outsiders. They had no input in working out the decision. Here in the divorce mediation process, you and your spouse are in total control. There are many, many more options on how you can resolve issues than are available to the judge. So even if you and your spouse want to do something that's unusual or different than what the normal divorce settlement provides, that's okay. You and your spouse will be the ones making all of the decisions in this case. The next benefit of divorce mediation is that it's much better for your children. Maintaining your parental role and protecting your children from any emotional hardships are one of the biggest challenges that you will face in getting divorced. Divorce mediation will provide you with a parenting plan that you both feel comfortable with, and it will reduce the chances of future disputes between you and your spouse. By agreeing on crucial issues such as child support, child custody, visitation, etc., you will be able to keep functioning as a parental unit and keep making decisions together as the mother and the father regarding the future of your children. The next benefit is confidentiality. This is a true story. I was in court yesterday, and the judge was talking to the husband and wife, and she mentioned in an open courtroom that the wife has been accused of using cocaine. She then spoke to the husband and said, "It appears that your wife is claiming that you sell drugs for a living." And I'm sure that most people watching this video don't sell drugs and don't use drugs. But there may be aspects of your life which are nobody else's business. If you go into court litigation, the courtroom is open. Reporters from the Staten Island Advance, your neighbors who may be in court for another reason, can sit and can listen to all of the sometimes embarrassing details of your marital life. Divorce mediation, on the other hand, is totally confidential. Both of you will sign an agreement that neither party will ever subpoena the divorce mediator into court. So therefore, you both know that your confidential issues will stay confidential. And the final benefit of divorce mediation is that it permits you to achieve true closure. By ending your marriage with acceptance rather than a quarrel, you will be able to move forward with minimum emotional setbacks. I hope that this brief explanation of the benefits of divorce mediation will do one thing. It will make you feel that I should consider looking into divorce mediation as an option before running into court and filing for divorce. I think when you look into it, you will agree with me that for most people, divorce mediation is the best way of getting divorced. Thank you.